Well, friends of Barça, today welcome to a new 11 potential in which we are going to put the work overalls. Let's try to be Hansi Flick. Let's try, as I said, to figure out what the starting 11 for Football Club Barcelona will be. But first, as always, hit that like button and subscribe to Barça Hoy because we bring you the best information. Today, with that possible starting 11 against the German team. Before discussing the potential starting 11, I must mention we're using a new platform called Big Up, an absolute game changer for football lovers. Along with watching Barca's matches live today, you can also make predictions right now. You'll see that it's super easy. From the link I'm going to give you, you just have to go in and register. Once you enter, go to the Big Bucks section here on the left, and here you have a whole catalog to buy the virtual coins you want. For example, I bought the minimum, which is 250, since each prediction costs 100 big bucks. Once you do this, go to Barça today, which you'll add to favorites, go to matches, and here inside Barça Eintracht, you have all the predictions. For example, for this match, I said that Rafinha will score and that Eintracht won't score any goals. We know that there are a lot of people who support us a lot in every match, so this is the best way to support us. Sign up, send it in, and make your prediction for the match right now. By the way, if you get that prediction right, you can use that money on Amazon gift cards. For now, because later on the platform will also let you withdraw that cash. We'll raffle an awesome Barça Hoy Project sweatshirt to all participants. Also, everyone who makes their prediction will enter a drawing for $25,000 crazy, right? We continue with the Cubarsí in the center, together with Gerard Martin. Are you already seeing Gerard Martin Cubarsí on the screen? Koundé himself in defense, and I think that's the best defense we have right now. Considering that, well, Ronald isn't there and Eric Garcia is doing very well in the midfield. What? And I think there's almost no doubt that this could perfectly be the defense for tonight. Anyway, as we always say, let me know in the comments what your defense would be or what your team would be in general, whichever you want. Let me know. We always read your comments. All right, Pedri in midfield. Of course, the conductor together with Eric Garcia. For me, it's extremely important that he's in this position again. And I also hope that ahead will be Fermín López, Mr. Fermín López, who is also coming off an incredible level. He's been injured. Does Flick know that? You don't win a Champions League with just 11 players, but with more than 20. Everyone in top shape, fully focused. And for now, I look at this defense and I think that out of the last few games in the past month, this is the defense that has given us the most. That is the defense that gives me the most confidence. And to say success, not just success, but that everything goes well, that everything is safe, that it gives you a sense of real security. And right now, that's what this gives me. I'll also tell you, I don't rule out that Christensen himself could also be in that defense. It's an option he can provide. Christensen also played some minutes in the last match and did quite well. But I think that if everything is as it should be, that pair of centre-backs, Kubar, yes, and Gerard Martin have to keep getting stronger. The same thing he does all over the field with Pedri, Fermín and Eric Garcia Ojito, with some possible variations. Also with the possible inclusion of Marc Casado, for example, or Frenkie de Jong. Anyway, they are players who could come in perfectly well, and there would be no problem with them being out there on the field too. Marc Bernal is another option too, or if not, also options for the second half, like Bernal himself. You know, he's been playing recently and getting minutes, which makes me happy. And Flick himself could use any of them. However, Mr. is the one I lean towards the most, with Pedri, Fermín, and Eric Garcia in the midfield. That's the one I prefer. Again, it could be that Flick himself gives Lamine Yamal a chance in the attacking midfield. That is in the area where Fermín is. But I don't think that will happen for this match, at least in my view. I don't think it's going to happen because if Lamine himself is here, we would have to take Fermín López out of the equation and put Ronnie in again, Ronnie. Balki performed very well against Betis. But even so, it's hard for me to see him as a starter again. It would be hard for me to believe that's going to happen, but well, I don't rule anything out. As we've said from the start, we're betting on Lamine Yamal, who I believe, along with Pedri and Rafinha, is still our top choice. I'd say Kubar, yes, one per line for the key players here. Barça, of course, with John Garcia as well, who's playing some incredible matches. And the fact that Lamine Yamal is in the starting 11 also gives Barça that possibility. No, that the kid can also switch or change his position from the right to the left, from the left to attacking midfield. And that gives you an advantage that other teams might not have, right? And Barca does have it because they have really good players, super top players. Wherever you put them, they're at the level they need to be. Lamine Yamal on the right wing, of course. Everyone agrees Rafinha will return to the starting 11. Careful because there's still some doubt, you know? I mean, this isn't 100% certain because keep in mind that Rafinha didn't play a single minute against Betis. I mean, it was said that there was still some issue with that last injury he had, and it wasn't guaranteed that he was only going to play not even a minute against Betis. In the end, we realized and found out, right, that injury, well, it seemed like there was a bit of, I don't know, a bit of doubt. They questioned if he was at his best and ultimately decided he shouldn't play. The fact that he didn't play even a minute also makes me wonder or makes me think, does that mean Rafinha himself is going to be a 100% starter? I mean, he didn't get any minutes in the previous match, so now for him to get them, well, that's also something that could perfectly be my situation. Right wing, Rafinha starts on the left and up front. I wouldn't put Lewandowski in. I'd go with Ferran, who's also been scoring goals, just had a hat-trick, and is playing at a very high level. And for me, Ferran Torres has to be the perfect complement. Guys, for this forward line, with mine and with Rafinha, if Lewandowski plays, well, that's fine too. No one is going to give you any kind of trouble. No one is going to say absolutely anything to you because I think he's another player who, hey, has an incredible level. But for this match, for how high up he's going to go as well, Eintracht isn't, as we've already said, it's a team that goes very much on the attack. So I think the most logical thing is that this can be taken advantage of as well. Lewandowski is more of a box player, while Ferran is a more advanced version who also contributes there, right? So that's it. This is my starting 11, of course. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite starting 11? I'll read your comments as always. Leave a like and subscribe to Barça Today. Challenge, 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's crazy. Come over there, Barça. Barça yar Barça today. Barça. We always meet for the Barça Eintracht match starting at 7 p.m. Spanish time. Arrive 2 hours early for pre-match. Thanks.